definitely hear the call of like some chanting going up. It is distant, but echoes.
I'm gonna see if I can recognize it.
You do not recognize it as being a chant for Egric,
Okay.
but you do notice that some of the vowels kind of go along the ways of something from Morgoth.
Okay. Makes sense. So yeah, they're definitely worshiping the god Morgoth. So makes sense with all the undead and everything. This is probably maybe a sect of a cult who originally ruled this place or something long ago.
Well, there's only way to find out is climb through that alcove and let's get going.
Yep.
Well, wait.
I won't be here
Oh,
too
we'll let Bernier scout down a little bit farther and then we'll
Like,
drop
because
down. And
We're already over here. We're already on this side.
There's 4 of us now, right?
yeah,
How many? Like, we need maybe if we can have an idea of how many of them there are, that'd be a good idea. And like, are those undead guy that we fought? Are they gonna be friendly to those guys? Are we gonna have like to deal with those kind of people? Like, you know what I mean? Just like, let's try to make a plan there. Like, let's try to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna try to, if I can, like, I'm gonna hide around. I'm gonna, if I can see something that I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing there.
Well,
I don't know why I'm still pushing the red. So
I'm
I'll
gonna
go ahead.
move silently and forward.
Yeah.
Bernier continues on down the corridor, and Calrissian also proceeds as well. Roll your
I'm
roll,
behind
roll your
Calrissian.
move silent, please.
yeah, I'll follow behind them because I'm not quite as quiet. So just trying not to make any noise.
7.
20.
Beautiful. You make your way around silently. You see that the passageway turns, and you can see more sarcophagus alcoves as well as you continue along. Upon coming around the corner, as you edge along sneakily, you see that there is a door. It's on the outside of the chamber.
Let's check this for traps, Bernier.
A door or a doorway?
A door. An actual door. Decorative, has mosaic on it.
I put my ear against it. I try to listen on the other side.
Oh, definitely, this is where the chantings are coming from. You can hear from beyond.
Maybe should
we go get the other guys? Let me go get them real quick.
Should we open the door?
The others are coming up behind you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, Bernier?
I don't know if we should open that door or try to go somewhere else. You know what we're gonna do? Like, we're gonna open the door. It's gonna be like I'm speaking like lowly. I should whisper. You know, yeah, gonna open the door, man. It's gonna be like 10 people there, like they're chanting. We don't know what's happening. Okay.
How many does it sound like? I'm gonna listen closely too. Does it sound like a lot?
A lot. Sounds like
I pay attention to the door. You know, like if there's like a crack, if there's like a keyhole, like I try to.
I get low and try to look underneath the door.
What I want, yeah, exactly. What I want is like trying to find a way that I can gather more information to see if I not open the door and it's gonna be a room like directly with other people.
Cal, when you look down below and you can see that there is light as well coming from underneath.
You see some light, man. That's it.
Okay.
Let's think about this a moment.
I'll crack it open a bit, and I'll
crack it open slightly, looking in. You see 10 feet and then stairs going up.
Okay. There's a stairwell, so we're not right in the people there, right there, right?
All right.
Could we pretend to be cultists?
Can you?
Yeah.
Are you any good at pretending to do things?
I could possibly, if we follow the chant, they might not.
What abilities do you have? What abilities do you have, Rain?
What do we know about those cultists? Do you know something about those cultists?
They're the cultists of the Lord of Undead.
That would have been nice to know a lot earlier.
Yep. I mean, as we found out, I might be able to pass up with them as long as, depending on how human-centric they are.
Do they have like any kind of uniform? Are they like a small group
Um,
that they will all know each other? Like we
depends
new face.
on how big the sect is. That we don't know.
I
At least I don't
think
think they've ever given us an idea of how big the sect was.
we feel like we don't have enough information to try this to pass as them. Like
I'm dressed with a cloak and a cowl, so I could possibly. I do have a gnomish robe I could probably throw on to make it look more like them.
Bernier, is there any way you can sneak
Alright.
up the stairs and see if
yeah,
there's another door at the top of the stairs?
Yeah, and see how. If we can see how open it is, then we can at least.
We'll have to wait for him to return.
Shadows are taking them one by one.
I'll try that. Like so now, like I'm open the door, slowly. So like not so being careful that it doesn't creak. And now I can say, okay, let's just come in, guys. Wait here. I'll climb the stairs slowly. I'll go see what's happening.
You move the door aside. Roll your move silently.
Fuck, that's very good actually. That's 25, 26, 27.
Anyways.
You move it without making a sound, and you sneak your way along. You see the stairs going upwards. You see more light up ahead on the top of the stairs. It is an open area. There is no door up top.
What I'm trying to gather, either by sound or if I can have a look, is try to have an idea of how many people there is in there. Like maybe if I can hear like different voice, or maybe if I can hear like just the tone or the any kind of information that I can like make a plan from there.
You hear the chants continue and then abruptly stop, and you hear a single voice, start using some form of ancient language unknown to you, speaking as if sermonizing to the people.
We put that crown on your head and walk in there and pretend to be one of them.
I don't have the right crown.
I'll go back down. I'll go back down and report that to the guys.
Okay.
And I tell them I don't know. Like I cannot get like I can try to get a little closer, but
Yeah.
all the way to those stairs. If you try to be careful, you should be pretty safe. So stay close so you can hear me, so you can come close if I get seen. I'm pretty good at that, but I can still be seen.
Yeah.
And I'll go back up, and I'll try to edge a little closer until I can get a look.
Yeah, and I'll see if I can recognize the language too, just to kind of see if we can.
Roll a wisdom.
Okay.
For Rain.
So 10 and 12. 13.
Sounds like they are doing some form of a ritual rites, a preamble to possible sacrifice.
Okay. And does it sound probably ancient common? From what I can gather, or
Some ancient common language.
okay, probably similar to like the writing that we'd seen on the walls or something down below. Okay. Yeah, so from what I can gather, it looks like they're going to sacrifice somebody. But that's about all. For speaking, it seems like ancient common, so I don't speak it, so we won't be able to trick our way through that way.
Well, let's wait for Bernier to report back.
Bernier, continue up the stairs.
I do.
Continuing on, you see that as you peek the top, as you look up, you can see that there is continuing corridor along. It veers off on one side. You see some form of some device up against the wall further along where that intersection is. And you also see a single person appear down the corridor and start walking towards your direction. About 40, 50 feet away. Wearing
I-
a robe.
I step back, slowly. I edge back behind the stair, and then I crawl down a bit, and until like when I think I'm close to the guy, I sign them like, be quiet, just like.
You hear the footsteps come closer,
Okay.
and then
Somebody's coming, guy. Get over here.
and
man.
then
There's a door
you
open.
hear it stop, and then you hear it go.
Fuck, they're moving away. Damn it. Ah, shit.
That was
Okay,
an
now
opportunity.
I get up, and I run toward him. I'm gonna try to jump on him.
As soon as you get up, like heading up to the stairs, you don't see anybody at all. The device and a corridor one other side.
Fall behind Bernay as silently as possible.
And suddenly you hear footsteps come from that exit. Starts walking over towards your direction. You hear it getting closer. Clunk, clunk.
Okay, I turn to call. I think people are coming. Like, just let's get out of here. Let's go
Wanna
back
get
to the. What?
You
You want to
see,
get out of here now?
Yeah,
You
let's
see-
get out of here so we can
you
get
see
them
the-
on better turf.
you see the person in the robe look over towards your direction, about 10 feet from you.
Fuck. Can I throw
Get
a
'em,
dagger
go!
at him? Can I throw a dagger at him?
You stutter and stumble. He's like, "Who are you?"
Who are you?
Yeah. Can I throw my dagger right away? Like, use a surprise.
Roll.
That's 18.
You roll damage.
That's 2.
This guy starts screaming. He grabs for the dagger in his head. And he's trying to pull it out.
I slip past Bernie and lunge at him with my rapier.
Roll. You hit.
6.
You lunge as he's moving around and trying to pull this dagger out of his head, and he's screaming.
Come at with the other one. 15.
You strike. Roll damage.
3.
Falls to the ground.
Just means it falls down, so it doesn't make a noise. That was close, Bernie. Mad man.
I take the body and I drag him down the stair and where the other guy is. I try to tuck him somewhere in a corner.
Blood trail as you are taking him down.
Could you put him in a sarcophagus,
Mr.
maybe?
Nell.
Let's not open a sarcophagus.
Someone take his robe at least. Whoever is the most conspicuous.
That's a good idea.
The black robes obscure the blood.
What has he got on him? Anything? Dig through his pockets.
Should I wear a robe?
I think you should.
Okay, I'll wear a robe. I'll put the robe on.
Pick up pull the robe off of him. You go ahead and
What-
put it on yourself.
What does he wear under it?
He is pretty much naked except for his loincloth.
All right. So I adjust
And
the
his
robe.
boots. His boots as well.
I adjust the robe so like because I got a leather jacket. I adjust the robe so it doesn't show too much. And I get my dagger. I hold them with the blade up in the sleeve so they're ready. And then I put my hand like that, kind of eye them so I can strike. And I guess stay close, guy. Now we have there's this door there. I don't know if he saw us before. I don't think his friend heard us. I'm gonna go ahead again. I'm gonna listen. If the chanting continue, now it's good news.
Yeah, I'll teach him what I could pick up of the chant, so at least he can.
You can still
I know.
hear the sermonizing going on in the background.
So that's good.
And then the chant starts up again.
Perfect. Oh,
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
Yeah. So just do that, and at least they'll head down. Just kind of teach them how the monks in my order usually kind of work, and just act like that, and they should. Don't speak.
You know what? I'd rather like this robe costume. I'm not confident about it. I'd rather that be like a last resort. So I'm gonna try to still sneak around a bit. I'm not gonna hide in the shadow, not to be too obvious. But I'm gonna, if I can see nobody, if I can see them without them seeing me, rather, I think that'd be my preferred approach. I still want to get a little more information. So I like and I'm gonna stay away. Well, now the device is on the other side because the wall turned. I'm gonna go see around if there's like other passageway that I can. All I'm trying to do now is gather as much information as I can, and you guys stay close.
Yeah.
So I do that. I go move.
Move
Yeah.
Bernier
silently.
moves up forward silently as he possibly can. Roll for your move silent once again.
Oh, that's not 20.
You move like a ghost up towards. You see a passageway once again. Continuing on. Some off passage to your right with some sort of device sticking out of the wall. Past that.
Like a lever or something.
Looks to be possibly that. You continue on. You see around the corner, it goes in 10 feet, and there's a portcullis. You can hear the slight whimpering and moaning beyond there.
It's like I tried to identify like, is that the same kind of like moaning that we heard from the dead before?
Sounds like a woman's moaning.
All right, I'll head back to the guys and I report on that. I say
What do you
I
think?
might have found I think I heard I might have found where the women are kept. There's a gate. If we act, maybe we're able to get them out.
We have to go before they do the
So we do
ritual,
it, man.
otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. Now they're distracted, then their ceremony thing or whatever it is. Maybe we
Yeah.
can get those women back.
If they're busy now, we should act now.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Hurry,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't see inside, so I don't know if there's a guard. Stay close. The way should be clear. Don't touch anything. There's a device on the wall. Don't fucking touch it. If I have to touch it, I'll touch it. I'll go have a look in the portcullis. See if there's a guard or anything. Portcullis. Yeah.
You
It-
look through, you continue on, you look through the portcullis, seeing a chamber beyond, and through there you can see numerous other cells. Definitely a holding area.
I specifically look if there's like seem to be a guard or something.
Looking down the way, you do not see anybody guarding anything. You just see the closed portcullises as it continues on down the row.
And I still hear the moaning of the woman. I think I look at the guy near me. I say, I think I'm gonna say something to them. Should
We
I?
can get this open.
Try it.
As he freezes once more.
I don't know if we should, man, or if they alert the whole place.
I could try to pretend to be a cultist and see if I can't.
No, I don't want the woman to start screaming. I don't want the woman to be scared. So I want
Well, not
if they see us, they might be, and I don't want us
Yeah.
to draw attention. So I think I'm just gonna.
You hear a sounding gong. Gong, gong. Rain,
We gotta move now.
roll
We gotta move
roll
Okay.
your wisdom.
nat 20, so 23.
You definitely heard something about an announcement to bring forth the next sacrifices.
So they're coming for the people soon. There might be, if we're lucky, only a couple, which we may be able to.
This might be the last person.
As
We don't
you are
save this person.
talking, as you are talking, you hear the gongs proceeding. You think it will be another 20 gongs before they start coming for the sacrifice.
If we don't save this
Okay,
person,
so-
we might not get paid. This is the only proof we'll have. This is one woman.
We don't have long, so we've got 20
Barney, what are we
gongs.
doing?
Everybody act now.
I
Take
go-
the
I go-
prisoner.
I put my face near the portcullis. I go like, "Woman, we're here to rescue you, but be quiet."
Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness! There's a whole. You hear a bunch of others chirp up. They're coming to save us.
Quiet, quiet, quiet.
Boom. Well, if we can get this,
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah!
perfect.
It's quiet out there.
Yeah. Well, if we can get it open while the gongs are going off,
Yeah,
we might be able to.
You're
I
back.
look at the portcullis, and I follow like if there's like an opening mechanism, stuff like that. I try to figure that out like as quick as I can. Is it just a lock?
Just a lever.
I open it, and
It
And then
opens up.
then I go in the room, but like along the wall. You know, I don't go in the middle of the room. I stay along the wall. Like I try to be conspicuous. I go to the
See
first
that
gate.
there are 4 portcullis bells, and
Yeah.
there is a device in front of each one.
I'm gonna take the quarterstaff from Chadwick and jam it in the device to hold it up.
Hey,
I look if they're all like if all the cell or have somebody in or many people in. Like I try to
You-
I try to gather like how many people is there.
You see that there is 4 women, 3 men, several children. Well, 6 children.
Okay, I tell them, everybody fucking stay quiet and do as you're told. And then we open the gate.
You open the gates to each one.
All right, get out of
And
here.
the
Get out of
people-
here.
Start coming out towards you.
I look at
looking
Mick.
rather
I look at
scared
Mick.
and fearful.
I look at Mick and I say, Mick, you close the you have our back. You're you know they're gonna come soon. We have to move.
You
But
got
stay,
it.
People
close the
gather
door.
towards each other and they come in as a mob.
Yeah. Rain, can you take the lead? Can you take those people out?
Yep.
All right.
I'll,
Me and,
I'll pull off the hood that I have on so they can see that I'm not exactly a cultist.
Yeah.
Here, please follow me.
They
Where are we going?
warily follow you.
Because we have no idea how to get out of this place.
Just
Unless we're gonna
from
go
where we
back
came
to-
from.
The way
Yeah.
we came from.
Just to get the way
Oh,
we came
yeah.
from. Keep it simple. Let's
Okay.
go. Let's
Final
get moving.
gong.
Let's get moving.
Carries off. Go gong.
Cal,
People
stick with
step
me.
in. Go, go, go.
You start marching
Move it,
them
people,
down
move
the
it.
down the stairwell towards the
Sarcophagus
Catacombs.
room, basically.
catacombs.
Yeah.
And you do hear footsteps coming down. Sounds like they're coming down a stairway.
Cal, stick with me. We'll take them on.
I stay with Mick and Carl as well. Like I'm in the back, but like I got like all the
Back
people and
liner.
then Rain in the front. Yeah.
So down below, Hardwick and Rain take the people into the catacombs, and as you can see a progression of robed figures coming down from an angle at the very end of the corridor. And they turn and they start facing you and start coming down your direction.
Well,
What's the plan?
I pay attention. I pay attention like if they arm and
Yeah.
if we can
Oh.
like you know let's
I'll let Karwik just tell them, take them out the way we came. And then I'll pull out my Warhammer and shield and face off against the cultists.
Hardwick
Hardwick.
keeps on going with the people.
yeah Cardwick take those out.
It's up to you now.
This is
He
your final
leaves
mission.
with filing the people through over top of the sarcophagus.
But I keep like let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Eh,
We'll drag them out.
As you are noticing, you can see that the cultists are coming towards you in the corridor, and suddenly one of them kind of puts their hand back towards the other ones, and looks and says, "Hey, we have intruders."
I'm going to,
Calls
if I
out to the
can,
rest of them.
let's see, cast a spell on them. Sorry, I'm gonna cast a sound burst and get as many of them
Cast
as
sound
I
burst.
can. Within, they're going to be less than 50 feet away from me, I imagine by then.
Roll.
See. So it's a wisdom save.
What'd you get?
It's a wisdom save, and then I just do damage.
Yeah,
if
I
they
have
don't
to do the
pass. Okay,
roll. What did you roll?
sure. 6 for damage. And if they fail, they get stunned.
Kaboom! This echoey sound kind of happens, and suddenly you see the cultists kind of bear down, covering their ears, some of them calling out in pain.
Do we kill him or run, Bernay? What's the plan? This is it.
Let's get out of here. Like if they like we don't know how many people are there, and if they didn't know we're there, now they know. Let's fucking get out of here.
You guys go. I got your back. Go.
Yeah,
Burn
I'll
us
stay
well
with Mick.
You leg it.
Mick, you notice that they're shaking their heads and calling they're kind of in pain and shouting at each other. Rest
Now's
of you
the time
make
to
your way out.
strike.
Mick, you go forwards. They are 30 feet ahead. So you go ahead and start charging in towards them. You can do a charging strike.
I do a charging strike. Six.
You slash at a couple of them. You know, they just go down really fast. As they are screaming, you also hear more footsteps coming down from above.
Mick,
Come on,
leg
Bernay.
it.
Leave him there. Let's go.
The rest of
Come
you
on,
are making your
over.
way through the catacombs and heading out. We will continue this in our next session. Ending it here.
Sweet.